Today we are going to discuss dividing of integers and solve problems using the PEMDAS. How do we define the rule in getting the quotient of the two integers, or how do we divide integers? So to divide integers is just simply the reverse process of multiplication. I have two diagrams illustrating that the relationship of the two operation of multiplication and division is simply the reverse process. So we have 7, if you are going to multiply 7 by negative 5, their product is simply the negative 35. And if you are going to divide negative 35 by negative 5, is the same of 7. So meaning, nag-reverse ka lang. So, nag-multiply ka and then nag-divide ka. So, babalik ka lang doon. That's why that is the reverse process of multiplication is division. And we also have, if you're going to divide negative 35 by negative 5 is the same with positive 7. Or if you're going to multiply 7 by 5, babalik ka dun sa negative 35. That's why they are vice versa. Okay. How about this? If you are going to multiply negative 7 by negative 5, their product is simply positive 35. And if you're going to divide 35 by negative 5, is simply babalik ka rin. That is negative 7. And if you are going to divide 35 by negative 5, is simply the quotient is negative 7. And if you're going to multiply again, babalik ka dun sa 35. Now, can you discuss the rule in getting the quotient of two integers? So, it's the same with the rule in multiplying integers. We have, if you are going to divide positive divided by positive, is simply positive, or that is the quotient. And if you are going to divide negative by negative, also positive. But if you are going to divide different sign, if you have positive divided by negative, their quotient is negative. And also, if you're going to interchange the numerator to denominator, we have negative divided by positive is also negative. That's why the reverse process of multiplication is simply the division. Now we are going to apply the rules in getting the quotient of two integers. Now, we are going to apply the rules in getting the quotient of two integers, or we are going to divide. Number 1, we have 6 divided by 3 is simply positive 2 because they have both positive, same sign. And number 2, we have negative 6 divided by 3 is simply negative 2. Bakit? Because they are different, or they have different sign. How about number 3? Negative 6 divided by negative 3 is simply positive 2 because they have the same sign, both negative. 6 divided by negative 3, their quotient is simply negative 2. Why is it negative? Because they are different signs. So meaning, always negative is the quotient. Okay. How about number 5? 0 divided by 6. So, if you're going to divide 0 by 6, there is no part, or wala kang mahahati. That's why the answer is simply 0. Okay. How about number 6? If you have 6, you're going to divide by 0, meron ka kayang mahahati? No. So, what's the answer? Hindi na siya 0. Ang tawag doon ay simply called undefined. Okay. When we talk about the undefined, there's no possible solution, or there's no answer with the given 6 divided by 0. Okay. Tandaan to, kapag ang 0 mo ay nasa ilalim sa division, kapag how about the example for number 7 and number 8? How are we going to simplify this? We have negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 3 times negative 2. All over negative 6 times negative 4. So meaning we're going to apply the rules in multiplying at the same time the division because they have the same rule. So how are we going to simplify this? We have, so just simply multiply the absolute value. Just simply 2 times 2 is 4 times 3 is 12 times 2 is 24. Just simply write 24. And you're going to have the number of negative. How many negative? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, take note. If the number of the negative is even number, meaning the sign of your product is simply positive because that is the even number, or 4 yung number niya. How about the denominator? What is the product of negative 6 times negative 4? This is simply is 24. Okay. Since they have the same sign, that is the rule for same sign. That is positive. Therefore, if you're going to divide 24 divided by 24 is simply, the answer is 1. Okay. How about number 8? How are we going to simplify negative 4 times 4 times 3 times negative 1 all over negative 2 times 4? Just simply get the product of the numerator. We have negative 4 times negative 4 is simply negative 16. Negative 16 times 3 is negative 48. Negative 48 times negative 1, that is now positive 48. Okay. Or you can do the 4 times 4, 16 times 3, 48 times 1 is 48. You simply count the negative sign. 1, 2. Since they are even numbers, that's why positive. Okay. How about the denominator? We have negative 2 times positive 4. This is negative 8. Bakit siya negative 8? Because they have different sign. Then now, proceed to the division rule. How many negative 8 are there in 48? Or 48 divided by negative 8. This is negative 6. Bakit siya negative 6? Because the rule is simply different sign. If you're going to divide different sign, the answer or the quotient is always negative. Problem from number 9 and number 10. By simply using the PEMDAS, what PEMDAS stands for? So, P stands for parentheses, E is the exponent, M is multiplication, division for D, addition for A, and S for subtraction. So, ang rule dito, kailangan unahin mo muna si parenthesis followed by exponent. And then, susunod dyan ay either multiply or divide. Depende kung sino yung mauuna. Okay. And then, followed by addition or subtraction. So, depende rin kung sino mauna sa addition, subtraction. Okay. So, kailangan na-apply natin yan. Do not simplify as straight. Mamamali. To simplify for number 9, 90 minus 10 times 8 plus 32 divided by 8. You're going to observe first, parenthesis, meron. So, simply, you're going to simplify first. This is now simply 80. And then, exponent. Since there is no exponent, proceed to multiply. So, ito na yan. And then, division, meron. Therefore, you're going to simplify this. 32 divided by 8 is simply 4. And then, just bring down 90 minus 80. And 90 minus 80 is simply, the answer is 10. And then, bring down mo yung 4. Therefore, the answer is 14. How are we going to solve number 10? So, just simply, kailangan ma-notice mo yung mga kailangan unahin. We have the parentheses. So, meaning, you're going to simplify first yung nandito sa loob. After you ma-multiply yung mga nandito sa loob, then added by 2, you're going to multiply by 5. And then, after you simplify inside the parentheses, you're going to multiply to the simplified of 7 minus 8. How are you going to do that? Just simply, okay. So, 2 plus, meaning ito, 2 minus 3 is simply negative 1. Negative 1 times 4 is simply negative 4. So, meaning, lagyan natin muna ng, ayan, bracket. And then, just bring down mo yung 5. Okay. And then, lagyan mo ng, ayan, meaning sila yung nasa quantity. And then, what is 7 minus 8? This is simply negative 1. Then, you're going to simplify first 2 plus negative 4 is simply negative 2 because negative is greater than the positive. And then, just simply bring down mo yung 5 and then bring down yung negative 1. And then, you do the operation for multiplication. What is negative 2 times 5? This is simply negative 10. And bring down yung negative 1. And then, what is negative 10 times negative 1? This is now positive 10. That is the answer for the given. Now, you are going to simplify the given expression by simply using the rules in dividing integers. Don't forget to leave your